Ever since Riri Williams made her debut in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, fans have been waiting to see how her story would unfold. With Ironheart, the Disney Plus series that follows the young genius's journey after the events of that film, I am pleased to say that Marvel have delivered one of their strongest TV offerings to date. Full of heart, action, and sharp storytelling, Ironheart is a glowing testament to character-driven superhero storytelling, and it's almost baffling that Disney didn't put more promotional muscle behind it. Dominique Thorne returns as Riri Williams. From the very first scene, it's clear she owns the role. Her portrayal brims with energy, charm, and depth, balancing the emotional trauma of her past with the fiery determination of a young inventor trying to build a better future. The series picks up with Riri back at MIT on a Tony Stark fellowship, trying to refine her suit for more humanitarian purposes, like transforming emergency services so help would never be too late. Unfortunately, her less than legal side hustle of doing assignments for wealthier, lazier students catches up to her and she's expelled. Returning home to Chicago with a damaged prototype suit and little else, Riri's story takes a deeply personal turn. Haunted by the memory of her stepfather Gary and her best friend Natalie, both tragically killed in a garage shootout years earlier, she uses her own brain scan to develop an AI for her suit. This is where things slightly divert from the comics, as fans will know Riri had a Tony Stark AI assist her at the start of her journey. But the twist they add to the show brings a layer of emotion that works really well and helps Riri stand out as her own character away from the shadow of Iron Man. It's one of the many ways Ironheart distinguishes itself from other Marvel shows. Rather than relying solely on action or spectacle, the series prioritizes emotional stakes, character development, and moral ambiguity. And yet when the action does come, it lands hard. The CGI is excellent, some of the best we've seen in Marvel television. There isn't a single frame that I could think of where the effects felt out of place or overly artificial. The Ironheart suit itself has real weight to it, reminiscent of Tony Stark's earlier Iron Man builds. It moves with purpose and power, grounding the character in her mechanical genius rather than flashy visual excess. Riri's new adventure leads her into a world of low-level crime and morally murky allies. She teams up with a group of local thieves operating out of a pizza shop who recruit her for a series of heists that aim to disrupt the system rather than just profit from it. This is where Ironheart introduces Parker the Hood Robbins, played by Anthony Ramos, in what might be one of Marvel's best small-screen villain performances yet. Parker's blend of mystical menace and street-level ambition gives the show an unpredictable tension. His mystical cloak and marks that appear on his body hint at something far darker and larger lurking in the shadows. Supporting characters add further richness to the story. Alden Ehrenreich's Joe McGillicuddy, a technical hoarder with a suspiciously benevolent backstory, brings both humour and mystery. His dynamic with Riri is awkwardly endearing, and he's another character that brings more surprises than I first expected. Another standout strength of Ironheart is how faithful it remains to the spirit of the comics. The show adapts Riri's story with care, taking slight liberties where needed, but never veering off course. From her engineering genius to her emotional struggles and relationships, it all feels true to the character fans love, and the show is all the better for it. What really elevates Ironheart though is how well it sticks the landing. Marvel series have often been criticised for rushed finales, incomplete arcs, or messy conclusions. Ironheart avoids all of that. The final episode is confident and satisfying, wrapping up key storylines while leaving just enough open to set the stage for a compelling follow-up. There's a boldness to how the series closes, not in a cliffhanger for the sake of it kind of way, but with a sense of promise. Things are left in a place that feels different than most Marvel endings. There's room for more, and fans will undoubtedly want more. In the ever-growing Marvel TV library, Ironheart stands out not just as a great superhero story, but as a well-told coming-of-age tale of science, soul and steel. It's smart, emotional and thrilling, and anchored by a charismatic lead performance that deserves far more recognition than it's been given. If there's any criticism to be made, it's aimed not at the show but at the marketing behind it. It's honestly puzzling how little Disney seem to promote this gem. Thankfully, its quality speaks for itself, and fans who discover it will likely agree that it's one of Marvel's finest television efforts yet. Here's hoping we see Riri Williams soar again soon. She's definitely earned it. Ironheart, the complete series, is out now on Disney+. Have you watched it yet, and what did you think about it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks as always for watching, hope you enjoyed the review, and until next time.